Welcome to the Sand Creek Weekly Video.
Hi Sand Creek Stars! We have another video for you.
Avery, do you know why we had Monday off?
Yes, it was President's Day. That's when we celebrate the birthdays of two of our most famous presidents, George Washington and Abraham Lincoln.
Well, did you know that there have been 46 presidents of the United States?
Yes, and they were all very impressive people.
Yeah, since we are in school and February is where the month is courage, let's hear what some of them had to say about education and courage.
President number 2, John Adams, said, "You will ever remember that all the end of study is to make you a good man and a useful citizen."
President number 4, James Madison, said, "The advancement and diffusion of knowledge is the only guardian of true liberty."
President number 5, James Monroe, said, "It is by a thorough knowledge of the whole subject that people are enabled to judge correctly of the past and to give a proper direction to the future."
President number 16, Abraham Lincoln, said, "Nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power."
President number 26, Teddy Roosevelt, said, "We must dare to be great, and we must realize that greatness is the fruit of toil and sacrifice and high courage."
President number 30, Calvin Coolidge, said, "Nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not, genius will not. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent."
President number 32, Franklin D. Roosevelt, "Yours is not the task of making your way in the world, but the task of remaking the world which you will find before you."
President number 36, Lyndon B. Johnson, "If we succeed, it will not be because of what we have, but it will be because of what we are. Not because of what we own, but rather because of what we believe."
President number 40, Ronald Reagan, "The future doesn't belong to the faint-hearted, it belongs to the brave."
President number 44, Barack Obama, he said, "When we study together, we learn together, we work together, and we prosper together."
Good morning, Sand Creek. We're here outside a very blank wall of fame, and you will notice that Mr. Marshall has put up our new word for the month of February, which is almost about to end. It's about time that we put some of these cards back up. And so we're just going to celebrate some students, and Mrs. Thomason will start and just read some of these students that have shown courage here at Sand Creek. We're really proud of them.
All right, so our first student that we're recognizing from 3rd grade is Hikmat, and she showed courage by making handmade Valentine's cards for each student. So Friendship Day cards, and wrote a personalized note. Thank you for doing
Super
that.
nice.
Yeah.
And we have Darlene Sanchez from Mrs. King's 2nd grade class. She took her own time before doing her own test to help out a classmate.
Wow.
That's pretty courageous.
That's great, yeah. Lilibeth Fang from 1st grade, she has the courage to share, and she has the courage to be ready to learn every day. That's really hard. That's very courageous.
Every single day?
Every day. It says every day.
Not like every other day.
No, every day.
I love that.
Thank you, Lilibeth.
Alice Parks from Mrs. Schneider's kindergarten class offered to be partners with a new student when no one else wanted to be in a group with somebody that's new. What a courageous thing to do. That's how
wonderful.
actually we want all of our students to act. When there's a new student at Sand Creek, be like Alice and invite them to your group, participate with them, because that makes them feel welcome at a new school.
Yeah, that's great.
Awesome.
So from 1st grade, we have Scarlett, and Scarlett continues to participate in class. Even though she didn't get a turn and she was a little bit bummed out about that, she continued to show her best. Way to be courageous, even when you're feeling a little bit bummed out, Scarlett. Thanks for doing that.
Absolutely. Raina Covington, 3rd grader from Mrs. Grimley's class, participated in an activity in front of the whole class. Like, that takes nerves. You know, you get nervous when you're in front of the whole class, but to do that takes courage. Nice job, Raina.
I have Harper from first grade, and she has shown courage by continuing to be a great example and use her words to help her classmates. Wow.
Emily from Mrs. Langner's first grade class, she's also going up on the big board here, being a great friend, always helpful, using kind words, which is an example for other kids. It takes courage to be a good example.
Yes, yes, it does.
And I have one more, unless you...
No, it's your turn, yeah.
Chloe Lyons from Mrs. Crestone's first grade class, showing courage, playing a sport in a game, even when she knew she might not win, she still showed courage just to have a great attitude, be a good sport. And again, that's what Sand Creek Stars do. So congratulations to all of our Sand Creek Stars for getting up on this big board. A lot of fun things going on with conferences. We're going to make up conferences next week. We got the book fair going on. So when it's your media day, that's your time to go in, and conference nights. You can go to the book fair and purchase some new books.
And I'm really excited to continue to see all of our courage stars being put up on the wall. So I can't wait to get these up.
One last shout out. Our ELs have been working really hard on the access test. This is the test that Mrs. Thomason told you about last week, and want to continue to remind all of our Sand Creek Stars that our hallways need to be quiet. Anytime you see signs that there are kids testing in the area, we really want you to stay quiet so that those kids can do their very best on that test. And I know that they have been working really hard.
They absolutely have.
Awesome job, everybody.
All right, thanks, Stars.
Thank you, principals. Did you know the book fair was starting?
Yes, and I really want to see it.
You don't have to wait till your class goes. You can look online, too.
Miss Vicky, can you tell us some more about the book fair?
Yes, the book fair is going on right now. It actually started yesterday. Every student can come visit during their media time or during conferences. Come look around, and maybe you'll find some books like I Survived series, or The Diary of a Wimpy Kid, or something else that you may like. There are a lot of good books here to find, like this one, read by our mystery reader.
Hi, it's your next mystery reader here with Afia the Ashanti Princess, A Visit to the Motherland by Crystal Boateng and Gabriela Yanchiva. Each morning, when Afia wakes up, she puts on her favorite tiara, the one with the pink and green rhinestones, and looks at the rainbow-colored poster on her wall that says, "Dream big, little princess. The world is yours." Afia's favorite thing to do is read about princesses. She loves to learn where these princesses come from. Although Afia enjoys dressing up like her favorite princesses and reading about them, she notices that none of them look like her. Are there any princesses who look like her? Have you guessed it? It's Mrs. Stahlberger.
I knew it. I knew it was Miss Stahlberger.
The rest of the story of Afia, the Ashanti Princess, you can find it on our YouTube channel. It's a good book. Go check it out.
Okay, Arlene, it's time for the joke. You've seen on the monitors. Why are boats so smart?
Because they cruise through school.
We hope you all can cruise through school too. Have a great week, Sand Creek Stars.